Welcome Pisces. Welcome to Keykey's doorway. Let's see what your soulmate wants you to know for October 30th to November 1st, 2018. God, Gaia, God, Goddess, Mother, Father. What does Mr. and Miss Pisces soulmate want to understand for October 30th to November 1st, 2018? What does Mr. and Miss Pisces soulmate wants to understand for October 30th to November 1st? What actions will Mr. and Miss Pisces soulmate will be taking an action mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, sensually, sexually, spiritually? Let's see. Okay. Masculine Pisces. Your soulmate is going to be traveling, or they're understanding that in order for them to have connected to you in a past life through transportation, whether it be not just through the boats, but through trains, through planes, through buses, taxis, cabs, chariots if they still have them. However human beings travel, they know that's how they have met you in the past life. In order for you to travel, that means you have to know where you're going and why you're going. And whenever we go somewhere as a human being, it is an importance to us as the individual. Your soulmate is going to be traveling to places that is important to them. Before meeting you or even traveling to see you, they're seeing how traveling to see you is of great importance to them. Why? Because for one, in order for you to travel, you would have to know that this person or this event would be available for you to be entertained or to have the interaction with. They value that you see the time that you want to spend with them as a true treasure. Masculine Pisces. Even if this is you, Masculine Pisces, you're seeing how traveling to see people is not just a thing to do, but it's a tradition in a way, a signature to show another person that you value them enough to travel many miles or walk many blocks and to rearrange the things that they might want to do, because they know with you it will amplify their lives in a sunny way. This is what your soulmate is understanding what transportation means. This is what you are maybe experiencing or thinking about. Why we travel as a human being. Why do you travel to meet people? And why do you travel to see particular people in your life? This will be of great importance to you, Masculine Pisces. Female Pisces. Your soulmate, again, is seeing how traveling above water and below. They might be interested in the Marines, interested in oceanology, interested in the waters and how we or creatures travel just like us, but underwater. And why do they meet with other particular species or other particular kinds of mammals or creatures that are similar to them, but not so? What makes a an animal even in the water want to bond with another creature that might not be their own, but might have, like a fish family is not just a fish, you have different fishes. Why particular fishes connect with others give us a blueprint of how even a human being acts when it comes to us traveling on land. When it comes to your soulmate, Miss Pisces, your soulmate is very intuitive, empathic as well. So they can not just travel by land, but they can travel through their intuitions. They can communicate to you through dreams, through telepathic, just thinking about you and speaking to you in their mind or their third eye would be like them speaking to you on the phone, or you will feel like, are they really thinking this? Well, and one way to find out is by texting them or giving them back that same telepathic response, because you are Miss Pisces, you are the sailor of the seas, so you have this gift as well. If you don't want to physically contact them, telepathically practice contacting them by first thinking about them in your mind's eye. How do they look to you in your eye, in your mind? Then picture yourself talking to them or doing what you would like to do physically with them, but in your mind's eye, in your imagination. Concentrate on that for start off with 3 minutes doing this. Just 3 minutes. And see if the person either responds to you right away, or they might respond to you at the end of the week or 3 hours later. This would give you a cue that you can communicate with your soulmate, and not just in a physical way. You can communicate also in a spiritual way. This is also for you, masculine Pisces. You can too communicate with your soulmate or communicate with your loved ones that you hold dear to you telepathically as well, by concentrating on them or looking at a picture. If you have a picture of them, looking at that picture, concentrate on that picture, imagining what you would like to say, do with them, go with them. How does the environment look? How does it smell like? How does it taste like to you in your imagination? By doing this for 3 minutes, or just doing it for a minute, masculine Pisces will give you this energy of someone or that person will respond to me. Give it time, because when we practice something, it takes it time to become stronger. They might respond in a text. They might respond physically coming to you and saying, did you feel like I felt like this? And I don't know where it was coming from. That will be your cue, masculine Pisces, that your telepathic abilities is starting to work, or your manifestation of thought is starting to work. Every human being has this. Is how or what exercises can we use to make these abilities within ourselves as human beings stronger? Like tying our shoe, like riding a bike, like doing anything that we enjoy. It takes practice. How would your soulmates be practicing in this? Is again by being their own intuition, by being their own scholar of imagination, by being the messenger of air. How will they use their logic is by, again, for example, my mind's eye, your energy, masculine Pisces, was to say a picture, P for picture. If you do not like to use your imagination just by thinking of them, have a physical picture of them. That is still using visualization. That is using logic in Gemini and how you use digital to make the vision a manifestation for you in your real world. How honest you are by doing that. Meaning, what is the Libra side of yourself, that Libra scale? Like, is your emotions to why you want to visualize on this person or this family member or the circumstances, will it be helping you and that person? It has to be a balance there. When it's a true balance, that's when you visualize with the picture how the impulse nature to give off that energy will be potent, will be positive rather than unsure. And your curiosity, again, will be how in which you were giving that concentration to by picture or by sight. Will they respond to you? Will be your curiosity, because that will show you physically and verbally in the air that they too have felt the energy. And like you, they know how, or you can show them how to communicate to you rather than always physically. By doing this, that challenging information will become a curiosity, even a cure to how a man and a woman, a man and man, or woman and woman can communicate without always physically touching each other. Delays or changes to a plans. So if this is changing the way you was going to strategize a plan, masculine Pisces, see how you can incorporate your plans with this new idea or this new strategy. The truth delivered without tact. You will have a balance and a more tamed energy in how you can communicate, and how you will be using your intuition, and how you will be using your organization skills in that manner. Female Pisces, your soulmate, will be in the 10th house. They will become their own boss once they see that how they can communicate will not always have to be physical, but it can be telepathic. It could be by imagining and using the manifestation of thought to make their reality materialize. When they do that, they realize that they will need help in their new business venture, in their new concept, and too much work is before them. Feminine Pisces, if this is you, feminine Pisces, too much work. Now will be the time to lighten the load by asking or looking at people that's around you. 10 people, 10 places, or 10 things that can literally help you in relieving the stress for you in your personal life. Yes, you're passionate. Yes, you have the drive, Miss Pisces. Yes, you have all the core traits and characteristics to make you a success. But like any successful boss, they do have employees, do they not? They do have apprentices. They do have interns. Look at how you can see a family, a friend, as an employee or as an intern to relieve your personal load. Accept the help from others. This is what your soulmate is also doing too, because they're also in experiencing these shifts and changes in their lives. And they're seeing that is giving them the balance, and the stress-related health concerns will start to not just diminish at first, but will decrease, and then will be manageable. Then once it's manageable, then it's as if you have cured what physically can cause you pain when you're under stress. Masculine Pisces, your soulmate, is defending their beliefs now that they know who they are and how they want to communicate that, and how they will be seeing transportation through communicating through visualization can benefit them in their personal life, in their finances, in their dreams, in what they desire. And they're going to stand fast in that decision and what steps, the 7 steps in which they're going to be taking. And they're going to be practicing this either every 7 hours for 7 days to see how it can work for them. Like a challenge, doing a 7-day challenge. Seeing if a 7-day challenge, a 7-hour challenge, a 7-minute challenge. Yeah, I say a 7-hour challenge, a 7-day challenge. If they want to get funky, maybe if they already practice it and they're seeing that it can become fruitful for them, then they might go up a notch and do 7 months. This will give them an opportunity to see what battles to choose that will not only show their wisdom, but showing their makings of a boss, even within you, masculine Pisces. Feminine Pisces, your soulmate is not just seeing how they have to balance out that now they are recognizing that they are a leader, that they are a boss in their own right, that they are the manifestation of their own reality. They're now going to see the joy in that rather than the hardships of it. Because now that they're getting people to be their apprentice for them, interns, employees, they're now having a better family life, a content and rewarding, because again, when you have employees, that means your increase of salary will happen, the increase of revenue will happen in the finances, your increase on spending more time with yourself and spending more time with family will occur. And seeing how helping and having people help you is actually helping their lives, because when you employ people, you're giving them a reason to work, you're giving them a reason to have something to bring home to their family, to have a reason to have those breaks for themselves when they get that opportunity. So do not think that lightening the load will be giving someone a burden. No, you're giving someone else the opportunity to be a leader within their own right by showcasing the skills that can help serve you, Miss Pisces. This is what your soulmate is also realizing too. This is what I picked up from your energy and your soulmate. Your emotional and material needs will be met. Have trust, because the more you trust yourself, the more you trust in the decisions that you're making and who you choose in becoming an intern, employee, someone to help lighten your load, or assistance. Don't they have like, it's a personal assistance. Even if that means getting a personal assistance, you will see that that will give you a trustworthy relationships with not just outside of yourself, but that meant that you had to trust yourself in knowing that it's now time to truly pamper you. And a boss knows that. Mr. and Miss Pisces, your soulmate knows that. And now you're starting to feel that and know it as well. And you're taking that emotional and physical action to make that so. This is what your soulmate wants you to know, and this is what you're reminding yourself in knowing. Until we meet again, Mr. and Miss Pisces, I love you. I love you. Thank you for watching, viewing. If you like what you have heard, please like, share this video with others. Thank you for donating to the channel. Thank you for allowing me to give personal video readings and personal one-question readings. Thank you. Thank you for the experience. It is helping me to understand who I am emotionally and what drives me through passion. If you would like to get a personal video reading or a one-question video reading, everything that you would need to know in those steps is a 4-step process. I'm all about making things simple. I am a Taurus after all. And my opposite sign is Scorpio. So I'm all about organization and about knowing that people have their own lives and their own time. So if you would like to have a personal reading or one-question reading to be answered and sent to you by video, look within the description box below. I love you, Mr. and Miss Pisces. We will see you on the other side.